Hello. First, we need to understand what the buzzword streaming analytics even means, and why it's so popular. In layman's terms, it's the constant processing of data as it's generated and received in real time. This data is found in most places. For example, the most common form of data that is used to be analyzed in streaming analytics is social media information. The moment you perform something on social media, that event is streamed in real time to be processed in order to show you content that is more relevant to your likes, as opposed to things you wouldn't like to see. In the past, and actually in many places still today, data was sent in batches rather than as a continuous stream. Data was collected up to a time interval, and when the interval point arrived, the data was sent as one large chunk to be processed. Though this process is much cheaper than real-time data streaming, it does not give real-time insights and cannot be used for instantaneous actions and real-time graph generation. Streaming analytics was created to solve this problem within batch processing so that real-time decisions could be made and actions could be taken. Now, let's look at how streaming analytics works. The first part of event streaming is the event that's produced. This event could be produced by either some device or application, or any other producer for that matter. It's essentially just a message. That message is sent to a hub that queues the message behind other messages and makes it ingestible within the streaming analytics service. Within the streaming analytics phase, it's decided what to do with that message, whether to present it on a graph on some dashboard, or to send a command to perform a certain action, or even just to simply store that message. That's all decided within the stream analytics part. Lastly, the message is sent onwards from the stream analytics service to be consumed by the end consumer. Though the process may seem a bit technical, and you might be wondering at this point, why even go through such a process in the first place? There's a fair amount of advantages to using streaming analytics. Using data visualization, even someone who can't read the numbers right can make sense of how things are progressing. Furthermore, it gives you a competitive edge as you get real-time insights and can make moves faster than your competition may even realize. It also gives you a much deeper and clearer insight to operations, as you know what operations are being performed in real time. The ability to get information as soon as it's produced can both create as well as identify lost opportunities in the business world and more. Lastly, identifying trends with streaming analytics can help mitigate losses by alerting the company of the right things at the right time. In finance, it's critical to know if a fraud is being committed in real time. Otherwise, it could lead to a huge loss for the company. Furthermore, real-time market analysis is a pivotal element in business decisions. In e-commerce, let's look at the father of all e-commerces, Amazon. Amazon deals with an absolutely huge amount of data, and it uses that data to continually adjust the deals and values of their products to optimize their sales. Furthermore, it helps in product recommendations for customers as well as optimizing the logistics of the entire operation. Amazon actually has its own product for this. It's called Amazon Kinesis. In sports, let's take a look at Formula One. Each Formula One car produces gigabytes of data through the sheer number of instruments that are installed. During the race alone, teams collect a tremendous amount of data that they need in order to make real-time decisions that can make or break the race for them. The same logic also applies to online gaming, where technical details and player data are used to optimize the game's performance and fine-tune the overall experience.